Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise. You are now in the mix with Ball Out Productions.
Yeah. We back.
Yes, sir.
I'm wearing my #1 hoodie. I like the
Number one.
be consistent. I always wear this hoodie, so I like the.
Hey, Vegas is a nice place.
I like to be in uniform.
Vegas is an amazing place.
I actually bought it in California though.
Interesting.
It's weird. It's weird.
Interesting.
It's weird.
It's a light flex.
Light flex.
So,
JT, we visit back.
Yeah, man. Welcome to Ball Out Radio. My name is
JT.
And my name is
Twan Green.
Shia.
Yeah,
Let's
we in
go.
here. Ball Out Radio, man. Music heavy podcast. We talk music. We talk sports because we are.
Boom.
Yes, sir. And we in here. We got a special guest today. So
Farrell Mo.
leading off the show, we got Farrell Mo.
Yo,
He
what
is-
up?
he
What's
is-
going on, guys?
He
How's
is
it
the
going?
creator. We'll just say he's a podcast connoisseur, podcast curator, podcast innovator. He went from everything on us, or I'm sorry, my
Everything
bad.
under the
I'll cut
sun.
that out. Everything under the sun.
Shout out to Deech.
Shout out to
Shout out
Detroit.
Deech on that. But he went from everything on under the sun. Then he went to M.O.E.
Yep.
Then he went to
Notorious.
there was the sports one.
The sports
Press
one.
Box.
That's still coming up. That's still coming up. Press Box
Press
Sports.
Box Sports.
Coming up soon.
And now the Notorious M.O.E.
M.O.E.
Really
Yes,
the
sir.
one of the pioneers in the Washington podcast section.
Thank you.
He's
I
got
appreciate
5
it.
years under his belt.
Yeah, really one of the pioneers, one of the first people with a pod.
Yeah,
Right
man.
when
Yeah.
COVID first hit, he came up with the idea. It
Coming
was
strong.
Like, Yo,
Yo.
let's get it cracking. And he came here, and we kind of talked through what he wanted to do, got him started, him and Eric and Iron, and the rest is history.
The rest is
I
history.
got to say, so I was talking to my wife this morning, and I was like, I'm proud of Farrell. I'm proud from where he started to where he is now, cause she had a great time for that interview.
Yeah,
But,
last night
I'm
was
really
fun.
proud of you, bro.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah,
like,
man.
like,
Big up,
It was
Farrell
so
Mo.
crazy because I got an email probably last week from Spotify, and they were saying the first episode that we did, that we ever did upstairs in the one room, that first episode is finally coming down.
Is it?
Finally, after that long, it's finally
I
coming
think
down.
I still have it if you want to put it back up.
But the only reason it's coming down is because of copyright. Because we got that song at the beginning.
I don't even know what song.
Yeah,
Right.
we got that. We got
It's
that.
always a
we got
fucking
we got
song.
that victory song at the beginning.
Okay,
So it came down for copyright.
So we'll
reasons.
just take the song out,
But
and then redo it.
Yeah,
But
you
that wasn't
know
even
what?
supposed, that wasn't even supposed to happen like
It
that.
wasn't supposed
Ain't
to
it funny?
happen.
You do one little thing, and it's like, oh damn, that's why I be hitting up. I can
Well,
take
no,
that down.
no, the show wasn't even supposed to happen like that.
Okay.
I wasn't supposed to be on the show. We were just getting ready, and then Eric had some family emergency stuff come up, so he couldn't make it. So he was like, "Well, you want to do it?" I'm like, "All right,
Fuck it, I'll talk.
trial run."
yeah, dog, and it turned out great. And from there, shit,
Took the fuck off.
came all the episodes that came from that, and man, that was a time to be had. I mean, you've been there for a lot of the shows, man.
Hell yeah. I've been
Like-
there for fucking Eric, Iron, Megan.
In the kitchen, in the kitchen, hey, doing this shit on the phone.
In the
Now,
kitchen.
now we graduated a
I
little
remember,
bit.
nigga, when I
Shout out
fucking-
Megs too.
Yeah, shout out to Meg.
Shout out Megs. I remember when I just got out of surgery.
Yeah.
You and Deech and I think Kenny and Wiz, y'all did a show.
Yep. Yeah, man.
Yep.
That shit was hard.
And I was fucking
We was getting a room
Stitch
ready
the
for
fuck
my
up.
daughter to be born, so it was an empty room.
mm-hmm.
I don't even think I had painted yet.
No.
I was putting,
Oh,
like,
yeah, that
backdrops and
room in
shit,
there.
Yeah, because we did an episode, you and Deech upstairs, and yeah, man. So
basically
It's been a long
niggas
time.
been holding
Jigga
it down
Jones.
for
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like trying to tell people, you gotta do shit. You gotta do it and 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 do it. Motherfucker may not even notice that you doing it until like your third year. You know what I'm saying?
That's one thing I do want to say. So like whenever I started this, like I had, of course, had intentions for everybody to listen and like pick up on it because of who I was doing it with and like the idea I had that why not try to create something with people that I talk to every day and have conversation with. You know what I mean? Like I feel like they're interesting fucking conversations. And my whole idea was to get it to try to be, something big where everybody can kind of like pick up on. And everybody thinks that this shit is like overnight when like, bro, there's been so much bullshit that came with this shit, man. And I mean, at times it's like, why the fuck am I even doing this shit? It's a headache. Then you trying to coordinate people around different schedules and this person can't show up, and then one of your co-hosts can't show up, then you got to rework this.
Everyone thinks that is fun.
Yeah,
they see us doing it, and they just want to do it exactly the way that we do it. But they don't know that for it to look fun like this, there were days where it was hard as shit.
It's just like making a song though. Two people see that 2-minute, 3-minute song, and they're like, "Oh man, that's easy."
I want to come do it."
But they don't know. For most people, it takes a couple hours. It could take weeks. And then once you send it to get mixed, mastered, everything else, that could be a month before.
They see me with fucking Crip Mac. They see me doing, they're like, oh, man, I want to get down with you. But they don't know fucking, you know what I'm saying?
What I had to get into.
What I had to do, all the, you know what I'm saying? What sacrifices, with my family, with this, with that. It's different shit. So
the price goes up.
The price
So the Notorious M.O.E, tell us a little bit about like the premise of it or the idea behind it and the direction.
So Notorious M.O.E, it was something. So I wanted to do something where, because now JT, you've seen many a times where I've had a co-host and something may happen where they can't make it, or I'm depending on another person to come through and make it to do the show with me, and I didn't want to be in that situation anymore. So I wanted to be able to do a show to where even if I did have a co-host or like a guest body on the show to where we're just sitting there talking and bullshitting, I could still do something where I could stand alone on myself and not have to worry about none of that. I don't got to sit there and fucking, I just don't got to wait on nobody. Why? I don't need to wait on nobody if I'm the one sitting here bringing the thoughts out, coming up with everything, and pretty much putting the planning into motion. That sounds ass backwards. So when I came up with the Notorious M.O.E, I was like, yo, this is going to be all on me. And then I kind of had a thought because now, shout out to Cousin Jay. So I added my Cousin Jay.
That's the light-skinned dude?
Yeah, I added him onto a couple shows, you know what I mean? Because we always talked about doing something. And there's too many stories that we could tell that, I mean, they're fucking... They're wild. Like, they're wild.
Yeah, I seen a couple episodes.
But
I
wanted I had an idea of having him on, so so maybe he can get his shit off. Pause. And we did a couple shows, and like everybody else,
as per usual.
Yeah, they
get too busy.
They fall off. You know what I'm saying? And but see, here's the worst part about all that. See, whereas before, niggas had to coordinate and kind of be together to do the show, whereas now I make it easy. You could just sit on your fucking couch and just
be virtual.
Yeah, just turn your phone on and put the mic on.
So let's talk about that. So, You've had multiple co-hosts, and this is not to take a shot at anybody. This is not even about any individual person. But like, what do you think it is where you remain consistent and they don't? Do you think it's they don't see the vision, or because things take a long time to take off, they kind of feel like, well, what am I doing this for? Or like, what would you think is the reason why you can remain consistent, but other people just seem to not? And this could be anybody.
Well, probably it's probably a little bit of both of what you said. Like, again, people think that this shit just takes off and it just happens. Like, I'll give you an example. So like, whenever we did Inbox, like, the views was crazy. You got a chance to see some of the views and like even the feedback and shit. That shit was crazy. And now that I'm not messing with them, it's you have to start over. Like I'm we're not all these conglomerate people to where we can just stop, drop, and then pick up and do something else and everybody's going to follow. Like this shit it's a lot of work. Right. You know what I mean? And especially if you have one product out and you're trying to put another one out, you know what I mean? Some people might be relying on the old shit that you had out. Some people they miss shit. Yeah. So just trying to do that over again and over again, like you still got to be consistent. You're working over again.
You know what's funny as hell? I feel you know what's funny as hell? Fucking I dropped U.T.S 1. Mm-hmm. Whatever.
My favorite. I mean
exactly. Right.
I like that. I
drop something else.
I love
drop something
else.
else. Drop something else. 3rd, 4th, 5 motherfuckers. Hey, bro, U.T.S all. So like sometimes it's hard, right? You had everything under the sun. You had that E.U.T.S. You had the shirts, everything. Sometimes it's like hard because motherfuckers will always be like, yeah, bro, this shit cool, but man, everything under the sun, man, ain't nothing like that, man. I wish you'll bring that back.
Dog, I still hear people talk about episodes from everything under the sun.
Yeah. People will say like, oh, you need to grow, you need to evolve, do this and that and whatever. And as soon as you do it, I'll be like, oh man, why aren't you doing the old shit no more?
Yeah. So, it's crazy.
So do you want me to grow or do you want me to?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And another thing,
you gotta
like
do what's in your heart.
And another thing is like, and it happened to be a blessing in disguise, like with having different co-hosts on, and then trying to, I guess, figure out how can I do this by myself to not have to so much rely on somebody. Like my pivot game's crazy, so I feel like this is what I want to do. You know what I mean? Like. I want to be in like a content space. Like, so at some point, I might not even be pod no more. I might spin around and try to do some voiceover work. Or I might pivot and just literally create content where you might not even hear my voice or nothing. I just put videos out and shit. You know what I mean? Shit that people could watch.
It's just a whole world. There's so much.
There's so many different.
And you got the time to fucking experiment. All right, let me see what this ASMR do. Let me see what this narrating video do. Let me see what the pod do. Once you figure out what hits, you know what I'm saying?
There's so many ways to go about it. And like, to be honest with you, when I see this shit, I'm like, bro, this is shit that people do any fucking way that they're making money off of. How the fuck am I not smart enough to where I can't do this?
Hey, man.
You know what I mean? Like,
you know what's crazy? Because I watch the content creating. I watch it. And then I watch people's BTS. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people that you see at that level, they have camera people. It's just like TV. Right,
there's a lot of people moving.
It's a lot of people moving, writing scripts.
The creator ain't even writing or coming up with the ideas.
Yeah,
like you just said.
Yeah,
creating the scripts.
Yeah,
they're just the face.
They're just
the voice.
They're just the Will Smith of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
They got writers.
You know what I'm saying? They got writers. They got camera people. They got directors. They got producers.
Editors.
That's why them videos you'll see 25,000 shares, 1.2 million likes.
They might make $1 million, but they're spending $750,000 on production.
So that's why I was trying to say in the beginning you can get caught up in that cycle because now views is like literally like kisses on the fucking neck. It's like every view gives you that buttery feeling, and it really means nothing, but it means everything.
Everything, right?
So because. In reality, you're still making the fucking money doesn't change. It's crazy because money has not changed at all, right? It's still the same. It still can buy you stuff. Mm-hmm. But the views have changed the way we look at money.
Right,
because now you don't make the money for the money. You make the money for the views. So now the views are more even viable than the money.
Now think about what you just said. Now, what if they make a crypto coin called views?
Right? So
now you're paying the money to get the views.
Because think about this. You can be a broke motherfucker. Broke as hell. Broke. But you have 2.2 million followers on Instagram. you can go into any club.
Oh yeah.
Well, not any club, but you will get asked to go into a club.
You're somebody.
You are somebody from followers, and you don't even make no fucking money. You don't even make. And I'm not gonna say the name, but Josh YNC had a person. It was a content creator had it at one of his parties, and nobody really. But that person had a lot of views, and they were a content creator. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. He's like, yo, bro, make sure you speak to her. Make sure you talk to her. Make sure you get pictures. Make sure you're with this person. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because this person it's a regular person. You know what I'm saying? It's not a millionaire. It's not someone like, yo, it's just someone with more views than you. So that person technically is worth more. Literally worth more.
You're right.
If I'm standing next to someone and they look like a fucking retard, like the ugliest rapper.
Oh, dude, I can go on about that shit.
Dude, a fucking retard.
Yeah,
but this motherfucker averages 40 million followers of fucking whatever, and I only average 10,000. Bro, I'm worth nothing.
Ice JJ Fish.
Oh, dude.
I'm worth nothing.
Yeah,
I'm literally, and I am not even special needs. This person is special needs, and he's worth more than me. It's crazy. The views are worth more than the money these days.
The views are the value.
That's the value.
That's the value. That's crazy.
What up, y'all? Welcome to the chat. Y'all know how we do, man. Ball Out Radio. We are on the chat. We on the live. We got Farrell in the building. What's good? Shia.
What's good, buddy?
Had to shout out to me, to my followers real quick because it's all about y'all.
Yeah.
It's stressful though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's stressful. It's so stressful. It's so stressful because when you get to a certain way, it's like anything. Whenever you're nothing, nobody cares, right? Whatever, you post whatever you want. Whenever you get to a certain standard, now it's like you have to watch what you post.
have to watch.
You have to watch everything about you no longer have your social media.
You're under a microscope.
You're under a microscope now. And I complain, but I gotta think about celebrities, right? They're even more and more under a microscope.
But they have more room for error.
And they have a person.
But they have more room for error, so they can do stuff that you might not be able to do at this level.
That's a good
because
point.
they're at such a high level, they can mess up and still recover and be okay.
Whereas
like as you're on your way up, you can't really make mistakes.
Exactly.
Because it could take you out the game.
Yep.
There it is. It can either take you out the game or it can make you famous for the wrong thing. Right?
Yep.
Or you could be famous
Yeah,
for something
you take
that
a whole
you
different
didn't want to
path.
be famous for.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Tim, I didn't want that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When I almost had my situation, you know what I'm saying, with the dude overdosing.
Right.
I said, right, it almost took me to another place.
Because of the views. Because of the because it
was
it
addicting.
energizes.
It was like, trust me, I was mad. I was hurt because I got fired.
That's
But
some bullshit.
I was happy about the views.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow.
Hey, them views.
This ain't my goal to work here anyway.
Right? This is
goal
my
is
goal to
do
be a
this.
surfer for the rest of my life. I'm trying to become Twan Green.
Yeah.
Like, this is it.
Hey, that shit had a lot of
dangerous.
views.
It did, right?
But that's the thing. So you talked about it. If the views had its own currency of the views,
I would have made a lot of money.
The challenges that people do now, imagine how much more intensified they'd be and how much more dangerous they'd be.
Be some Squid Game type shit.
Yeah.
There'll be some Squid
It
Game
could
type
get
shit.
to
And
that.
Mr. Beast got the blueprint.
Yeah.
And Mr. Beast got the
Or
blueprint.
the African nigga that don't talk, he just be
Yeah.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
I mean, on a TikTok. This motherfucker is a fucking trillionaire.
Yeah.
And don't
literally.
even speak.
Cabby.
He just,
Yep.
he just be. But I will say this though. I congratulate the women that have learned how to use it. Because back in our day,
Oh yeah.
women were getting murdered and lost forever if they wanted to sell themselves, right? Prostitutes and all that,
Yeah, bro.
right? And they were getting embarrassed. Shout out to like Superhead and like people like that kind of
Cat Stacks.
that kind of
Stacks. I forgot.
yeah.
about
Shout
that.
out to them because because back in the day, a nigga could get with a bad bitch and just throw her away. Let all the homies, whatever.
Yeah.
Nowadays, these Instagram bitches are more famous then we're in an era where
Well, and flying them out's kidnapping now.
I mean, but we're in an era where women fly them out. You got NBA players. You got NBA players fucking getting played and used by these Instagram models that got 2 million followers. They got now it costs $40,000 to date one of these girls.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So shout out to the women. They're not even having
You gotta
sex.
send the cash app before you even.
You
meet
got to
them.
send the cash out before you even speak.
No, I do. I want to talk about something because I always like put myself in a scenario. Like if I ever become famous, how I would handle some of these broads.
It's different now.
It's very different. It's extremely different because they're not even like these broads out here they're not even genuine about shit. Like they'll tell you straight up what it is. Gotta respect it, but please forgive me for saying this. You name a price, depending on who you are. Hey, in the words of Tupac, I'm gonna break your ass and shake your ass. You know what I'm saying?
But and
that's it though.
Sometimes they're the price. It's like now it's gonna cost to hang out with me because whenever you're famous, you don't have to talk to if you're not married yet, of course.
Right.
You don't have to talk to the bitches that's all over you, like back in the day. Right. You're Michael Jackson. Dumb bitches are over here. You got a whole group of Instagram and TikTok models over here that's not even worried about you. They're famous. You're trying to get them. It's the difference now. Back in the day, everybody, if you're talented, everybody, oh my God, it's B2K. Oh my God, it's Chris Brown. Oh my God, it's Trey Songz, whatever. Now they're in these girls' inbox, like getting
status.
Getting caught up.
Well, they're trying to boost their career.
They're trying to boost their career by fucking with Mariah Mills or fucking with Brittany Renner or fucking with whatever the next person is. You know what I'm saying?
That's when they're doing it
Jalen
wrong.
Green, his baby mama's 40 years old. It's that one chick.
And Ali Choppa doing videos with Sophie Rain.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying?
Getting the views.
Yeah,
Bro,
see,
these females, it's different now.
Yeah.
Now they're telling you a price. And you like, how much? Just to get next
And
to
you
you.
ain't even smashing. Yeah.
Yeah, just to be in a video with you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just so, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. Cause it's a different world. That's what I'm saying. It's totally different and it's terrifying, right?
Yeah.
Because back in the day, men had all the power.
Oh,
I know how to rap. I know how to dance. I know how to flip. I know how to sell. So now I'm valuable. No, it's not like that no more. Now you're just now you're bait for these bitches because women are the only people that know how to stop traffic. If you're fine, a woman can walk past the highway and stop traffic.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's real. So that means if you're scrolling down your timeline, I could be on your timeline 10 times like this. With money, you scroll, and you see a bad, you stop.
Just stop.
They have the power. You know what I'm saying? Everything has changed now. No matter how rich
That's
you
never
are.
changed because sex sells. It's always been
It's
that.
never changed, but
Sex and controversy
It's
sells.
never changed. You're right. But back in the day,
But they know how to finesse it a little bit better.
They knew how to finesse it. But now women know how to finesse it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Now that you're saying it, you're right because why are these? There's a lot of NBA players getting caught up, bro.
That's
because it's status.
Dog, and these niggas is filthy.
The only fans
they're not finding the regulars. They're
they
finding
may
the
not
ones
even
that
be
can
filthy. Think about you ever pissed off a girl and all you did was come over there, have sex, get fucked up, and bounce, and you pissed her off. That has changed from you. Now this nigga shit himself in bed.
Yeah,
this nigga this nigga that. So
even if it
it's
ain't true,
their
get
narrative.
away with it.
It's their narrative. Mm-hmm. It's no longer because you're famous now, right? So we live in a cancel era. You fucking around and
you're at the mercy of this female.
you getting canceled, nigga. Mm-hmm. People are booing you at your games. Now the team's finding you. Now you're off the squad because it's too many complaints about you, and all you did was
do what you do.
Man.
You ain't even do nothing wrong. You just did what you did.
Dangerous. And I sit back and I just watch. You know what I'm saying? And I just watch everything and how this shit's going. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we are moving to an age where, nigga, yeah, I mean, but we know what's going on. Like, we're fucking dinosaurs. AI is coming. It's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? They're already got like Timberland got the AI artists. It's already to a point where you can like eliminate shit.
No,
you can eliminate shit.
I'm glad you brought up AI because, man, before I get into it, I'm sure you guys are abreast with the whole 50 Cent T.I. situation.
I just posted a story about it.
And then the 50 Cent and
David Ulam, what up?
Dave East and Jim Jones, all them guys. I just heard this crazy. I mean, this is probably the hardest 50 Cent diss track I've ever heard in my life.
You mean on Papoose' diss?
No, 50 Cent.
Oh, okay.
This is probably the hardest 50 Cent track I heard in my life.
And it's AI.
And it's AI, but dog, this shit was hard.
It ain't hard.
That's the best one.
But
that you heard.
I mean, this shit was crazy.
Whenever we went to LA, we fucking whenever me and JT went to LA, it was doing the Drake and Kanye thing. Whenever they was and these dudes there, they were like, "Yo, we're about to make fake voicemails, Kanye calling Drake, and keep the beef going.
AI beef.
We're gonna keep that. So they're gonna make AI voicemails. Then they're gonna make AI songs.
Diss tracks. He did have
diss
AI
tracks.
diss.
Yeah,
He played one for us.
Yeah, man. They had a couple AI. They had a couple Drake and Kanye
With
AI
the fake
diss
Kanye,
tracks.
it was the dude
He was
that
like,
was running
I
around.
want to cause chaos. He wants to literally cause chaos.
That's
we were in
crazy.
LA, and it
dangerous.
was scary because I'm like, yo. What if 5 years later this shit? What if this nigga? What if we just met a fucking future villain of a man? You know how
Yeah, seriously.
Villain. You know what I'm saying? Like he was nothing. Now he's like some rich ass
Elon
AI
Musk.
villain. Yeah, like an Elon Musk. I'm like, man, I could have just been because he was some Indian dude, like some Arab dude, right?
Yeah,
them motherfuckers are smart.
They're smart as hell.
So it's like, bro, I'm looking at him like, yo, I didn't even like my mind was blown because you know when like somebody tell you things that you never think about, but it's kind of smart. That's how it was. It was like, I didn't even think about that. Like, damn, that's kind of creepy.
Hey,
he's years ahead of me.
Right.
Now they're doing it. This was what 2-3 years ago.
And a nigga like that saying something like that,
it's dangerous.
I believe him because them niggas know some things.
Well,
you know
he's ahead of that. He's because bro, AI was in the
beginning.
It was a baby,
right?
When this was like 2023, right? This is 2026 now, and now people are really on the AI shit every single day. And for this random dude, he started the fake Drake, he had the fake Kanye, the fake so he was on that shit, which was genius.
Mm-hmm.
Genius. I mean, people, and I hate how people talk about people for fucking doing that. Oh, that's lame, that's this. Motherfucker been fucking doing fake Elvis and fucking fake fucking Michael Jackson for 30 years.
Yeah,
and
you're right.
And we love that.
Yeah, people still eat that
we
up. So
appreciate that. They're, oh my God, thank you so much for being Michael Jackson, or thank you so much, right? They, but when people dress up as Drake or Kanye, it's like,
yeah,
you phony, you con man. It's like, bro, we're just.
Yeah.
Does the dude have to die?
Right.
Like, does Kanye have to die? Does Drake have to die for it to be respected? Because I grew up in an era where the Elvis or the Michael Jackson impersonator fucking is the life of the party. You know what I'm saying? So
you're right. You're absolutely right.
You know, but we're in a different era. We used to celebrate our fucking celebrities. I was watching this little Michael Jackson interview, 1979. The Michael Jackson interviews. I used to be watching random shit. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because I was looking at it and I'm like, we'll never have that era again. Where like one person is just the most famous person. We all grew up, everybody knew it could be so-and-so, 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 so-and-so. But the most famous person in the world was Michael Jackson. There was no argument.
I literally say Michael Jackson is the next famous person next to Jesus Christ. Think about that. Michael Jackson is the most famous person next to Jesus Christ.
Yeah, maybe.
Everybody knows who Michael Jackson is. Dude, listen.
Okay, I see what you're saying now.
I'm going to tell you a story. When Michael Jackson died, my oldest son wasn't even 1 yet. But he still knows, somehow, even when he was a kid, he knew who Michael Jackson was. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Every generation knows who Michael
Jackson is. They know who Michael Jackson is.
And he's been dead for what, 10, 15 years?
Yeah, my 8-year-old. Michael Jackson been dead when my 8-year-old was born. My 8-year-old knows everything about Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Dog, it's crazy.
You just know.
He's the most famous person
been
next to
gone for
Jesus
16
Christ.
years.
Like I remember when I was coming back from somewhere, I was talking to some Amish people. And I'm like, do you know Whipper? You know what I'm saying? And I asked them, do you know who? I was asking, do they know who certain people are? And I forgot. I'm like, you know what? You know what? And I asked them about Michael Jackson. They were like, yeah. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But like, you know this person, that person, but they knew Michael Jackson.
That right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Oh.
kind of like Michael Jordan too.
That dog. That's
I feel
what
like
I mean.
I feel like Michael Jordan is one of them people where you literally don't even know basketball.
The logo is
You know Michael Jordan.
The logo is global.
Kobe and LeBron's different, right?
No, LeBron's
LeBron's
Kobe,
global.
Kobe
Kobe's-
was when he was active. Kobe was like that because he was international.
Well, Kobe was
You
more
gotta
famous in,
understand- You gotta
China.
understand, he lived in Italy. He lived in
Yeah.
these other places. So Kobe, when he was active,
Kobe's
was the
still
same.
famous. He's
and
more
I think
famous in,
before he
China.
died, he was at that status too. I mean, there's Magic, there's Bird, there's Jordan, there's Kobe, there's LeBron. There ain't many other ones. Curry now too.
Yeah, Curry.
That you
but-
know, you just know. You
So
know.
basically, I'm about to pivot the whole conversation, right? Sorry. So basically, that just lets you know the NFL has done a marvelous job making sure the NFL is what's famous. It's like
Yeah.
the NFL is the Michael Jordan of the NFL.
Right.
Michael
I see
Jordan
what you're
is
saying.
Their
the
business
Michael Jordan
model
of the
is the
NBA.
NFL is bigger than the player.
Yeah.
Right.
There are people that don't know about Tom Brady or Joe Montana or Patrick Mahomes. I know.
Well,
'Cause I've
but
talked to
also,
them.
but also, football.
Yeah.
Football's not a true international sport, though.
Ain't no
too.
helmet. No,
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
they
They
can't
have the
see their
helmet.
faces.
But football's not an international
it's,
sport.
it's an American sport, yeah. But there are people that don't. They may know Tom. No, seriously, there are people that don't know at all who Patrick Mahomes is, and he may be the second coming. He's like Jesus Christ to
Right.
football, right? How
Right
do you
now,
not know
right.
who Patrick Mahomes is? You know what I'm saying? He's like Jesus Christ, but they know who Michael Jordan is. They know who LeBron is.
If Patrick Mahomes' team never gets back to glory like they have seasons like they've had the last year,
He could.
He's still good.
Is his legacy?
No.
Is his legacy still Tom Brady than Patrick Mahomes, or is
I don't
it-
know because you got Joe Montana.
I don't know. It's hard to say
You got Joe
because
Montana.
If he
Tom
never-
Brady came through and got them 3. Then he had that drought,
Yeah, but he was right.
but he was still
close.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
He was the two Super Bowls during that time.
Right. Yeah.
Nobody would be like Tom Brady.
No. Yeah. Right.
Right.
Let's
Let's just stop there.
He's the GOAT.
Nobody would be like Tom Brady.
He's the GOAT.
Right. Well, but
Mahomes was on his way because he was the reason why.
We've never seen
He was
it.
carrying the team.
because besides Tom Brady, think about this. I think they set a crazy stat since like the year 2002 or something like that. There's only been like 4 AFC Super Bowl champions.
Yeah.
They're like Big Ben, Patrick Mahomes, Peyton
Tom-
Manning,
yep.
and fucking Tom Brady.
The Tom Brady. Yeah.
Right? That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. In like the last 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
So we hadn't seen it since Tom Brady. So we're seeing it with like
Just
Patrick
think
Mahomes.
about Tom Brady was doing it with
Yeah.
Ben, Peyton Manning,
They only got
Drew-
1 and 2, yeah.
Drew Brees.
Well, Drew was in the NFC.
But still, I'm just saying
Yeah.
that during
All
that
those
time,
quarterbacks.
during the time Tom Brady was doing it, there's at least 5 of the top 10 quarterbacks of all times, I would say.
And Big Ben went to. You got to think. Big Ben went to
Favre.
3. Peyton went to what? Peyton
3.
went to 3.
Uh-huh.
Who else?
Philip Rivers with the none.
Yeah, he went to none.
And so that proves my point. And when we argue up and down about LeBron James, we argue. The argument, football is different. Football is totally different because you could be like, Super Bowl ring, Super Bowl ring, Super Bowl rings. But everybody's saying shit about Barry Sanders or Randy Moss. Not in a conversation. It's like, but not Barry. Yep. You're right. Randy Moss. Basketball is different. You just can't be like Charles Barkley. Like, Sean Stockton.
Charles Barkley.
Exactly. But if I say Barry Sanders, instantly you're like, it's one of the greatest of all time.
Well, yeah, football is different because the quarterback only plays offense.
You know what I'm saying?
And if they don't have a running game, then his job is really difficult.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
Like the only player that's like that, I feel like there's only one player in the history of basketball I could be like, but without no rings, and that's Allen Iverson. He's the only one that somebody would be like, AI. You know what I'm saying? But I think any other basketball player without rings, you cannot even put next to somebody with a ring. You can never put Tim Duncan in the same sentence as Carmelo. You never would.
No.
Exactly. But Carmelo is like the third leading scorer of all time.
Yeah, Carmelo. Yeah.
Great basketball player, right? But you would not even utter your mouth to say Tim Duncan and Carmelo.
Yeah.
What? 5 rings. But you could be like, what? Emmett fucking Smith and Barry Sanders.
Well, I mean,
I'm still gonna say Barry.
And Emmett is the
Emmett
all-time
time leading
rusher.
Yeah.
But
And
you
he got-
wouldn't
and he
even
got
utter
two-
your
and he got two
fucking
rings.
mouth.
And
he
Emmett
got
got the
two
rings
rings.
too.
You and the rings. Terrell Davis. You wouldn't even utter your fucking mouth to say better than Adrian Peterson. What? And stop.
No,
It's
yeah.
weird, right?
Yeah,
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
well,
But
because
James
football
Harden-
is the ultimate team sport, though. It takes too many moving parts. That's why.
Yeah, so it's just crazy. That is crazy, right? Like Jordan, fucking. And I'm gonna get back to the conversation. Remember a couple years ago when Taylor fucking Swift was having like her world tour? I swear to God, I only know one Taylor Swift song.
Oh, bro.
If you probably
didn't
heard
happen.
more, you probably heard more. But yeah, she's the biggest
But
artist. in
that
the world.
didn't happen 20 years ago. I was just talking about to my fiance. I was like, yo, we used to watch 106 in Park.
Yeah, yes.
We used
Yes.
to literally
Lo-
know
Chill.
10 videos. You can
top
watch
videos.
You can watch 10 videos in 30 minutes and be done with your day. Like I'm on something new. But back in the day,
You were always up to speed. on what
waited.
was-
Right.
We waited, right?
TRL back in the
We
day.
waited for those 10 videos. But now 10 songs is nothing.
Right.
10 songs, you can
Back to back
You
to
can
back.
YouTube 10 songs.
Yeah.
But we used to sit and wait.
commentary, the interviews, and all that.
We used
yeah.
to sit and wait for 10 videos. And there's thousands of rappers out here. But
Right.
It's changed, man.
It's changed.
It's changed.
It's
so
just different. It's so different.
We was talking earlier in the pivot to get back to the basics. We was talking earlier about Michael B. Jordan winning his first Oscar. So
keep that footage.
so shout out Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler.
Congratulations.
But we talked about that though, and Twan, you had a pretty interesting take
my God.
on him winning that.
I love Michael B. Jordan. Hardball, Fruitville Station, Apollo Creed, Black Panther. Sinners? Wasn't one of my favorites. I'm sorry.
My man's tripping.
But
It wasn't one of my favorite movies. But I love Michael B. Jordan.
So the movie wasn't one of your favorites, but you are also saying that his performance
wasn't one of my favorite performances.
Wasn't Oscar worthy.
No. You know what it gave me? Gemini vibes. Anybody know what Gemini is? Gemini Man with Will Smith. It gave me those vibes. When
I never watched that.
So it's a movie about Will Smith. He's a famous assassin. And this person steals his DNA.
I did see it.
And they create a younger Will Smith to take out the old Will Smith.
That's a really good movie.
And he's fighting each other. It's like, "Argh." And when Michael B. Jordan's fighting himself, it gave me those vibes. It was like, okay, I've seen this before. So I'm sorry. I've seen it before.
But it's his brother.
But it wasn't, no. But it is his brother. But that, to me, they didn't do it well enough. And I brought up that.
That's why I think you didn't. Or
maybe he didn't do it well enough.
You didn't understand the nuances.
But maybe
you
he
need
didn't
to-
do it well
I
enough.
think maybe you should read or listen to some of the commentary on it and what the actual differences were between the characters.
But
'Cause
I feel-
think there's a lot of stuff that
But
you
that's
just
not
didn't pick
fair
up on.
to my
But if you have
mind.
to pay attention that hard, then maybe it wasn't that good. Is what
Because
you're thinking,
I
right?
shouldn't have to have people tell me how I should feel about a movie.
They should no.
And so if I'm reading
But are you not-
comments and doing
But maybe
stuff,
you just missed the subtle differences in the characters. They're twins, but they had different. They had different
but if someone
mannerisms.
tells me what it is, now I've been robbed of me understanding it. Because now I've had someone, you know what I'm saying? It's like I should be able to see it on my own. I should not be like, yo, this is what this means. Now I'm like, oh, okay. Me watching a movie, just like you said, if I couldn't get it, And it must not, because I don't feel like,
But so many other people did.
I don't know if it's because sometimes people just love Michael B. Jordan.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that.
You gotta watch. You gotta.
Sometimes niggas can't miss.
I think you gotta
And Michael
watch
B.
it
Jordan
again.
can't miss.
Yeah, he
he's
didn't
one
miss
of
with
those
this
guys
one.
that black people, because he's one of the only few left. So we all support him. And I get that. I love Michael B. Jordan. I love Michael B. Jordan. I watched that movie and I was underwhelmed. I'm sorry. I did. I was like, okay, a little vampire slave movie. I mean, not what like Jim Crow thing. I've seen 100 Jim Crows, and they basically, I feel like all they did was they had to find a new way to tell a Jim Crow story, because they've told the same Jim Crow story over and over again. Let's add vampires in it, and let's have a little Black history twist. And I felt like it was, I got it very easily, right? There was nothing, you didn't even need the vampire to tell the story. So I don't know, I thought it was cheesy. You know what I'm saying? You didn't need that. You didn't need him being a twin. You could have told that story without all of that. All that stuff. All that, him becoming a vampire, him finding himself. I felt like the true message was, don't let the wrong spirits up in your house. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta watch
That
the
was
movie
the
again.
true message.
So, and I just feel like everything.
It wasn't all about the Jim Crow. It was about the spirits.
Yeah.
It's
But I
about
just
the
feel like,
spiritual piece.
so
regardless of
I got
your
the movie.
race at that point, don't let these spirits up in here.
I got the movie. I just thought it was cheesy. Right? Because I got the movie. I got what it was trying to
But it's a
put
vampire
down.
movie, so vampire movies are gonna have a cheesiness too.
Yeah, right? It was kind of cheesy. So I just felt like Apollo, I felt like, cause like Denzel. Bro, I was mad that Denzel didn't get an Oscar for fucking Malcolm X. Yeah, right? So whenever he gets an Oscar for that, I'm like, what?
Yeah, dog. Malcolm
That?
X is that's a.
I feel like
hell of a movie.
Sinners was like when Will Smith did fucking Men in Black. Like, okay, they got Sinners too.
Yeah, nah.
I felt like Sinners wasn't, because when I think about a black man getting an Oscar for a role, it's so hard for a black man
He's
to get.
wilding right
No,
He's
because
He is,
but
bro.
think about it, bro. Think about it. Black people, like, it took Will Smith to fucking smack Chris Rock to get a. It is hard to get an Oscar as a black man. It took fucking, and I feel like that movie was just like it was like, we went from
The
critics.
build up was big for it.
Thank you. We went from. I remember back when people got Oscars for movies that
But
I
I watched it in the theater.
Right.
But listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I watched it in the theater, and I was fully consumed with the movie. It like drew me in.
I'm out of it, but that's how I feel about Michael B. Jordan.
So I have a question. So I do this thing on Notorious M.O.E. where now, JT, you remember we used to ask everybody what their top 5 favorite artists were, or rappers or whatever. But we do top 5 like movies, top 5 actors, or top 5 TV shows, or top 5 top 5 cartoons. What is your top 5 favorite actors?
Top 5 actors, like black and white. Is
Yeah. It could be black and white.
I love Denzel Washington. I love Tom Hanks. I love Denzel, Tom Hanks. I don't know. My list is short, right? Because, do we do comedy people too?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Well, I love Denzel, Tom Hanks, fucking Jamie Foxx, I guess. I like Jamie Foxx. And I guess Will Ferrell, fucking Vince Vaughn. That's my nigga.
Yeah, that's why he's
So
funny.
if I'm gonna stop and watch if these people are in it, if Denzel's in it, if Will Smith's in it, if Jim Carrey's in it, if Jason Bateman is in it, he was in Ozarks. He's dope.
Of course.
And then
Horrible Bosses.
damn it, I lost my last one. But
Not the great Michael B. Jordan everyone's talking about.
I've only seen
Right.
Creed. I just
He's
saw
young.
I just saw Creed 1 on a plane.
Wait,
recently.
what?
He's young.
Really?
I've never seen
Seriously?
any Creed.
Yeah, I
ain't
haven't
no
even seen
Creed.
them all.
What?
I'm not into boxing movies like that. I don't know.
Oh my!
I saw Black Panther,
gosh.
but you know,
If you think Sinners was good,
Creed was dope. I almost cried.
dude. Creed
It had
2?
me choked up.
Dog, Creed 3 with what's his name?
I'm sorry, Creed 2 had me choked up. Creed
Yeah,
2.
Creed 2 was dope.
No, Creed 1. It's Creed 1.
Creed 3, dog, with what's that dude's name that ran from the white girl? He's with a Megan Good.
Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, John.
He's a
dog,
good actor.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
That Creed with them two.
Oh,
That was a good Creed.
I'll take out Will Ferrell for Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard's good.
Terrence Howard
Yeah.
is good.
It's been a minute since he did anything. Though,
so I'll take him
it's
out.
easy to
Yeah,
forget
so
him.
I'll put him in there. I'll put Terrence Howard in there. But yeah, I feel like like when it comes to acting, like Michael B. Jordan's cool, but to get me, like you got to be on like some really good shit.
Yeah,
And Sinners was a good movie, but
yeah, you gotta watch
to
it.
get an Oscar, because bro, we see people get slighted every year. We're like, how the fuck?
It's usually movies you've never seen, but Sinners had so much hype before it came
That's
out.
what I'm thinking. It was
like
from
so
the hype.
there was a little bit of letdown, I'm sure, from a lot of people because it was more hype than it
Yes.
should have been.
Yes.
But I thought it hit for
Yes.
me.
Now I'm glad that
But I've
we're,
only watched it one other time after.
I'm glad that we're on the
Exactly.
topic of movies.
I watched it one time. It was like, do I watch it again? I don't know.
I'm glad we're on the topic of movies because there's some things that's coming out that I want y'all's opinion on. That me personally I'm excited for. And one of them is He-Man. Y'all seen the trailer?
I'm literally too young to even care.
Yeah, I'm about to say yeah. You might not know about the He-Man, but I know JT knows about He-Man.
I know about He-Man.
Dog, that shit looks like it's going to be good. The Michael Jackson movie.
I didn't even. Yeah.
What?
I heard they were making one, but I don't remember.
You gotta see the trailer.
Dog,
All right, so we're
And
gonna.
what, and what about what's the one? The Street Fighter? What,
Street
50
Fighter?
Cent?
Yeah, Street Fighter.
Is that really
looks
coming
dope.
out?
Yeah, that shit
Okay.
looks hard.
That
as
Michael
fuck.
Jackson one's probably the hardest one.
Yeah.
But like I said, we live in an era now where it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah,
a
yeah.
motherfucker could die.
Yeah,
Just
you're
scroll right past. I remember when that Michael Jackson trailer first came out. It was amazing.
Amazing.
Man, that shit flew by night.
I don't know, man. I seen another trailer. I was like,
Attention spans are
I was like,
short
oh,
nowadays.
yeah.
yeah, I was shocked. I seen another trailer like yesterday. I was like,
That trailer, bro. Yeah, JT you gotta watch that fucking trailer, bro.
Yeah, I'll watch it tonight.
That
Yeah.
shit is
I'll be there that
it's
day.
Michael Jackson's nephew, so he looks, bro. Sounds like him, looks
Okay.
like him. The movie's gonna be crazy.
I'll be there that day.
The movie's gonna be crazy. Bro.
That and then of course Avengers.
I thought Avengers were done.
Oh, dog, they got Dr. Doom coming through.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about to be lit.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The Avengers.
Yeah, that Avengers looks crazy.
Yeah, man. I hope movies can come back, man. Because
I think they are coming back. Like I like the option where you can get that video on demand and just be at the crib. You know you might have to pay, and I can watch the same flick that's in the movies at the crib and just be chilling.
Yeah.
But if you want that experience, there's a different experience at the movies now.
For some of them, yeah.
You know, you can go chill, kick back, have a beer.
So that's
you know what I mean?
this the last
have
thing
some
I'm gonna
food.
say. This
and
the
shit,
last thing.
chill.
It's the last thing I'm gonna say. That will fucking close it out. Sinners. JT just said. I don't see it maybe one more time. I watched it once. Training Day. How many times have I seen that shit?
2 or 3.
A couple times.
Few, right? Few. Sit watch.
But some movies like they hit so hard you can't keep watching them.
Ray.
Like I could watch Step Brothers every time, but I can't watch Training Day every time.
What about
I
Ray?
loved it.
Yeah,
Ray. I'll maybe a couple times. Like some movies are so deep.
It takes a lot
Do you really
out of
want to? Yeah. Do you really want to keep doing
I
that?
just feel like I don't just like you said. I'm probably only gonna watch it maybe.
Second time you'll appreciate it more because now you're going to pay more attention.
Well, yeah, because it won an Oscar. Now it has that title over it. So now whenever I watch it, I'm constantly thinking, "Oh, this is an Oscar."
Are award shows just not? Do they not matter? Do awards not matter?
they do matter because you're doing something and you want to be appreciated for it.
But it also matters who you're up against.
What kind of like the Kendrick shit, right? You know, the whole Not Like Us thing, right? Where he won all the Grammys and all that for it. It made me feel like that Grammy was won because of popularity. It had, you know what I'm saying?
I can't say that, bro. GNX was a great album.
No, I'm talking about the song.
Stop.
It was a great album.
Like Erica Kirk. Stop.
No, I mean a lot of people like the album.
Yo. GNX was a good album.
It was good.
It wasn't a great album.
Okay.
Damn was a great album.
Okay.
GNX was a good album.
I'll say that. It was a good album. But the way it was, synced together and put together, it kind of did make it great. Kind of did.
I feel like Not Like Us is the death of hip hop.
Nah.
Because of its accomplishments. We can't go no further than that. Imagine fucking think about my white like a rock and roll legend. Imagine if back in the day if fucking Mick Jagger came out with a diss track on like the Beatles and it became the biggest, right? It's like no other artist, no other genre of music.
That shit would probably be hard though.
It should have elevated hip hop.
Yeah, that's
to be honest, because that's like the roots of hip hop is battle.
Yeah, which goes into my next point. That's why Drake it will never be considered the GOAT.
But battles are never usually commercial.
I just feel like our genre of
hit.
music invites violence and beef. Bro, it won at the highest scale of music. It won a fucking Grammy.
Super Bowl.
It won a Super Bowl, won a Grammy. This is about him talking about him being a pedophile.
Yeah, which is crazy.
This is crazy. And it won a Grammy. A song like that is supposed to stay on YouTube, right? Underground. Oh, did you hear that Drake and Kendrick beef? It's not supposed to get there. I just feel like it's like, oh, so this is where
I mean, it's two of the biggest artists in hip hop, though.
this is where we're at.
But
Where can we go from here?
But you also got to take in consideration that shit grew legs.
Just remember
you
there's
got
a time
little kids are singing. Once little kids start singing it,
Let's
there's
be
no
honest,
control over
he
it.
might have been losing the battle up until that point.
I mean, I don't know, but
think so.
I just remember a time where battle rap and all that shit stayed underground.
Do you remember
and,
anything
like,
he said in
commercial
any
rap
of the other
was on the
disses
radio.
versus what Drake said in the other disses?
Yeah, I will say this: that one Drake, the Family Matters, that shit was hard.
I used to appreciate the separation.
Yeah.
Now there's no separation. So I think that's what it is. There's no separation now. I used to appreciate Fabulous on BET and T.I. and fucking Little Flip's beef being underground. Right? But now it's like all together. It's like, what the fuck? So
Farrell, any last words for the people?
Yeah, actually, go YouTube, Notorious M.O.E. Check it out.
Right here. It should be right here.
Hey,
it'll be right there.
Notorious M.O.E. It's on YouTube. Make sure you go on Apple and Spotify and look up Inbox Radio. You'll check out all the old episodes.
That'll be up here.
All the old episodes, you can check it out on Apple and Spotify, Inbox Radio. You can hear all the shit. It's going to be on there. But new shit, Notorious M.O.E. on YouTube.
Let's go.
Thank y'all for having me, y'all. Yes, sir.
And we out.
Peace.